Welcome to Health Digest, your daily guide to healthy living. Top 3 spices that fight joint pain and inflammation. In the US, an estimated 51.6 million adults had chronic pain in 2021, with 17.1 million experiencing high-impact chronic pain, according to CDC data from 2019 to 2021. If you're one of the millions of people who wake up with stiff, achy joints, or you feel that familiar throb of inflammation after a long day, or maybe you are recovering from an injury and consistent pain keeps recurring, this video is for you. That constant discomfort can feel like a prison, limiting your movement and stealing your joy. We've been conditioned to believe that the only remedy for these pains and inflammation comes from pills. But what if the key to easing your pain and calming inflammation has been sitting in your kitchen cupboard all along? Today, we are diving deep into nature's medicine cabinet to explore 3 powerful spices that can instantly help relieve joint pain and inflammation. We're not just going to tell you what they are. We're going to show you exactly how to prepare them in simple, effective remedies you can make at home. Before we delve into the spices themselves, let's take a quick and basic look at why they work. It all comes down to battling inflammation. Consider inflammation to be your body's warning sign. Your body releases inflammatory chemicals as a distress signal when your joints are injured or irritated. This alarm, however, never goes off when dealing with long-term conditions like arthritis. It turns into a low-grade, ongoing fire that causes stiffness, pain, and swelling. These 3 compounds are natural anti-inflammatories and antioxidants. They work by 1. Inhibiting the production of inflammatory chemicals in your body, much like some over-the-counter drugs, but without the harsh side effects. 2. These spices have a natural analgesic or pain-killing effect, directly calming the pain signals. 3. Others work by bringing warm, oxygen-rich blood to the affected area, which helps to flush out inflammatory toxins and promote healing. It's a multi-pronged, natural attack on the root cause of your pain. Now, let's meet our first, and perhaps one of the most effective spices. Number 1. Clove, the natural analgesic. In the early centuries, cloves were among the spices reserved for the elites in the Roman Empire. Ancient documents show that it was traded and used by the Romans. The Roman elites used it as an analgesic and oral medicine. These little dried flower buds are a staple in holiday baking, but their health benefits are available year-round. The secret weapon in cloves is a compound called eugenol. Eugenol is so powerful that it is still used in dentistry as a natural anesthetic and antiseptic. That's right, the same numbing effect that helps a toothache can also help your aching joints. Eugenol is a potent anti-inflammatory. Studies have shown it can significantly reduce the body's inflammatory response, directly targeting the swelling and redness in your joints. But its superpower is its analgesic quality. It literally helps to numb the pain. Clove also contains antioxidants that fight free radicals. These free radicals are harmful molecules in the body that worsen inflammation and damage joint tissues over time. By reducing oxidative stress, cloves not only give you relief, but also protect your joints from further damage. How to prepare clove for joint pain. 1. Clove tea. Take about 4 to 5 cloves. Boil them in 1 cup of water for 5 to 7 minutes. Strain and drink while warm. You can add a little honey for sweetness. This tea works wonderfully in reducing inflammation from the inside out. 2. Clove oil massage. Clove oil can be diluted with a carrier oil, like coconut oil. Massage gently onto the affected joint areas. The oil penetrates through the skin, reducing pain almost instantly. 3. Clove powder with warm milk. A pinch of clove powder in a glass of warm milk before bed can work wonders. This method helps especially with nighttime joint stiffness. Precautions. Cloves are powerful, so moderation is key. Too much clove oil directly on the skin can irritate, and consuming it in very high amounts may upset the stomach. Stick to small doses for consistent relief. So, cloves are not just for flavoring your rice or stew. They are a natural pain reliever sitting quietly in your spice rack, Number 2, cinnamon, the antioxidant powerhouse. Next up is the warm, comforting spice we all know and love. Cinnamon is one of the oldest spices known to man, loved for its warm and sweet taste. But did you know it is a fierce warrior against inflammation? Cinnamon is rich in antioxidants known as polyphenols. These compounds are like the tactical forces of your body, neutralizing the free radicals that cause oxidative stress and damage to your cells and tissues, including your joints. This oxidative stress is a major driver of chronic inflammation. By flooding your system with these antioxidants, cinnamon helps to douse the inflammatory fire from the inside out. Cinnamon contains compounds called cinnamaldehyde and cinnamic acid. These compounds reduce the release of substances in the body that trigger inflammation. They also improve blood circulation, which is essential for reducing stiffness in joints. Beyond joint pain, cinnamon is also great for controlling blood sugar. It aids in boosting immunity, so when you use it for inflammation, you're actually gaining several extra health benefits. How to use cinnamon for joint pain? The best way to use cinnamon is both internally and topically. Remedy 1. The Daily Cinnamon and Honey Elixir. This is a simple, daily drink to fight inflammation systemically. What you'll need: 1 teaspoon of raw, organic honey. Manuka honey is excellent if you have it. 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. 1 cup of warm water, not boiling, to preserve the honey's enzymes. Preparation: stir the honey and cinnamon into the warm water until fully dissolved. How to use: drink this once a day, preferably in the morning. It's a gentle, internal way to build your body's defenses against inflammation over time. Number 3, cayenne pepper. Of our 3 powerhouse spices, cayenne pepper is perhaps the most intriguing and directly potent for pain relief. While clove numbs and cinnamon protects, cayenne performs a kind of magic trick on your nervous system. It uses fire to fight fire. This isn't just folk medicine. It's a principle so validated by science that the pharmaceutical industry has isolated its active compound for use in prescription and over-the-counter pain creams. But by using the whole spice, we get the benefit of a full spectrum of compounds working in harmony. Let's break down the mechanism in more detail. The star of the show is capsaicin. When you apply cayenne to your skin, the capsaicin molecules bind to specific receptors called TRPV1 receptors. Think of these as tiny thermometers on your nerve endings. Their job is to detect real heat and send a "this is hot" signal to your brain, which you perceive as a burning sensation or pain. Capsaicin is a master key that fits perfectly into this lock. It tricks the TRPV1 receptor into thinking it's encountering a source of intense heat, which is why you feel that characteristic warming, tingling sensation. Now, here's where the genius happens. These same nerve endings use a chemical called substance P to send all kinds of pain signals to the brain. When you apply cayenne consistently, the initial hot signal causes a massive release and then a gradual depletion of substance P from the nerve endings. It's like the nerve cries wolf so many times with the heat signal that it runs out of the pain messengers. After a few applications, the nerve is so depleted of substance P that it can no longer effectively send any pain signals, not from the capsaicin, and crucially, not from the inflammation in your joint. The pain pathway is effectively blocked. This process is often called a counter-irritant effect. But the benefits don't stop at nerve blockage. That warming sensation does something else incredibly important. It causes vasodilation, meaning it expands your blood vessels. This is a game changer for joint health. Increased blood flow to the affected area is like sending in a cleanup crew. It brings fresh, oxygenated blood to help repair damaged tissues, and just as importantly, it flushes away the inflammatory metabolites and toxins that are contributing to the pain and stiffness. So while it's blocking the pain signal, it's also actively helping your body heal the underlying issue. Furthermore, recent studies show that capsaicin itself has potent anti-inflammatory properties. inhibiting key inflammatory enzymes like COX2, similar to how some NSAID drugs work, but through a natural pathway. Taking Cayenne internally can provide systemic anti-inflammatory benefits and boost overall circulation. A major caution: do not attempt this if you have a sensitive stomach, acid reflux. A major caution: do not attempt this if you have a sensitive stomach, acid reflux, or ulcers. Always start with a tiny dose. How to prepare cayenne pepper for joint pain. 1. Cayenne pepper balm. Mix 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper with 2 to 3 tablespoons of warm coconut oil. Apply gently to the painful joint area. Leave for about 20 minutes before washing off. This topical application reduces pain almost instantly. Cayenne pepper tea. Add a pinch of cayenne pepper to a cup of warm water. Squeeze in some lemon and add honey. Stir well and sip slowly. This boosts circulation and fights inflammation from the inside. Precautions. Cayenne is powerful, so always do a patch test before applying it directly to your skin. It may cause burning sensations if used excessively. Also, start with very small amounts when consuming, as too much can irritate the stomach. So while cayenne pepper sets your tongue on fire, it can also put out the fire of inflammation in your joints. And there you have it, the top 3 spices that instantly relieve joint pain and inflammation naturally: cloves, cinnamon, and cayenne pepper. Each one has unique compounds that target pain, reduce inflammation, and improve circulation. Bonus tips: always start small with these remedies, especially if you're new to them. Consistency matters. Natural remedies work best when used regularly. Combine these spices with a healthy diet, exercise, and hydration for maximum results. And remember, if you have any medical condition or are on prescription drugs, consult your doctor before adding these remedies to your routine. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more natural health tips. And let us know in the comments, which of these 3 spices will you try first? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.